What's up, guys? It's Benny. It was the F-aroundest of times and the fine outingest of times, and gangster President Donald Trump is not going to be played, especially by third world communist dictators, and Donald Trump straight up changed international law and made America safer through mean tweets today, and it is completely glorious. He also threw in an AI meme of him literally as a gangster. So this is the single happiest story I've probably ever told you on this channel. Here we go. Meet Gustavo Petro. Gustavo Petro is the communist dictator of Colombia. He doesn't like the United States. That's why he emptied out all of his prisons and mental institutions and sent everybody to America. He doesn't want to take those people back, which is why he posted today that the U.S. cannot treat Colombian migrants as criminals. I deny entry of American planes carrying Colombian migrants into our territory. The United States must establish a protocol for the dignified treatments of migrants before we receive them. Bad move, Gustavo. You know that there are thousands of criminal aliens who are being sent back to their homelands. These are called repatriation flights. American military planes are carrying them out of America 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is something that's going to continue for the next few years, so get ready. Matt Gaetz, somebody who's very familiar with these plans, gave a fair warning to Gustavo. Don't F around with us on this, dude. You'll be taking your criminals back the easy way or the hard way. This is not the fight you want with America. We want friendly relationships with our neighbors, but friends don't leave their in each other's homes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell you, Matt Gaetz saw into the future, and here's exactly what President Trump posted not long after. I was just informed that 2 repatriation flights from the United States and a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed in Colombia. This was given by Colombia's socialist president, Gustavo Petro, who is already very unpopular among his people. Petro's denial of these flights has jeopardized the national security and public safety of the United States. I've directed my administration to immediately take the following decisive retaliatory measures. Emergency 25% tariffs, raised to 50% next week. Travel ban and immediate visa revocations on Colombian government officials and allies and supporters. Visa sanctions on party members, family members, and supporters of the Colombian government. Enhanced customs and border protection inspections on Colombian nationals and cargo. Treasury, banking, and financial sanctions fully imposed. These measures are just the beginning. We will not allow the Colombian government to violate legal obligations in regard to the acceptance and return of criminals they force onto the United States. Okay. Trump announces retaliatory measures of Colombia and that blocks military deportation flights. This was a message to every single other country in the world that you are going to take back the criminals that you sent to our nation. Now, I don't even care if you sent nuns into our nation. That doesn't matter to me. It could be like the worst gang lord and warlord ever, or a nun. If you enter the United States illegally, you're a criminal. The end. That makes you a criminal. You are a criminal. The end. You broke our laws. Do you understand? That's why they're all criminal aliens, every one of them. The flight, carried out on a military C-17 aircraft, were carrying 80 Colombian migrants each, and had departed from California, defense officials told NBC News. Colombia denied these flights, and then something remarkable happened. So, of course, the internet was ablaze with this. This is the F around find out meme. Literally everywhere, all over my timeline. F around find out. Literally, Trump spokespeople are saying F around find out. The press secretary of the United States. President Trump is not messing around when it comes to protecting America's homeland. Dear Pietro Gustavo, how do you say F around and find out in Spanish? Bad decision, Gustavo. Oh, yes. F-A-F-O. Big stick intensifies. The memes were flying. And ladies and gentlemen, they're not messing around this time. Here we go. This was my entire timeline. Well, something incredible happened on the way to President Trump effectively F-arounding and find-outing the international diplomatic circles. Colombia is about to find out, says Senator Mike Lee. What did y'all think America First meant? Just vibes? Yeah, okay. So Colombia, after President Trump posted that, and then this meme, this is Donald Trump posting, this meme on Truth Social, F-A-F-O. This is an official AI of Donald Trump in a gangster pinstripe suit with a gangster hat on. Colombia has announced that they are definitely very, very sorry about that and pretty please give us as many criminal aliens as we can possibly take. We'll take even more. Give us Chinese ones or ones from Africa. We'll take them all. Like just anything, please. Whatever you say, Mr. President, please. Get a load of this. Colombia's President Pietro caves to Trump in under 1 hour, says presidential plane will be used to take deported citizens back. So they'll actually pay for it. Would you look at that? I don't speak Spanish, so I can't translate this to you, but what this says is, yeah, we're taking it back. We're taking them back. This is what it looks like when you have a president who is tough, competent, and not spending his day in bed napping. Ladies and gentlemen, foreign policy in real time. Quickly find out. The Colombian president will be using his own plane to take back the criminal aliens. The Colombian government, under the leadership of President Gustavo, has arranged the presidential plane to facilitate the dignified return of the compatriots who arrived in the country this morning from deportation flights. Folding faster than a camping tent. That's right. Oh, it's glorious, ladies and gentlemen. So this is, of course, following J.D. Vance and Tom Homan, both in sequence, saying, yeah, we're not going to be doing this anymore as a country.
I don't agree that all these immigrants or all these refugees have been properly vetted. In fact, we know that there are cases of people who allegedly were properly vetted and then were literally planning terrorist attacks on our country. That happened during the campaign, if you may remember. So clearly not all of these foreign nationals have been properly vetted.
But there are 30,000 people in the pipeline, Afghan refugees.
But my primary concern as the vice president, Margaret, is to look after the American people. And now that we know that we have vetting problems with a lot of these refugee programs, we absolutely cannot unleash thousands of unvetted people into our country.
These people
it's
are
not
vetted.
good.
These people are vetted.
Just like the guy who planned a terrorist attack in Oklahoma a few months ago, he was allegedly properly vetted, and many people in the media and the Democratic Party said that he was properly vetted. Clearly he wasn't. I don't want my children to share a neighborhood with people who are not properly vetted. And because I don't want it for my kids, I'm not going to force any other American citizens' kids to do that either.
No, and that was a very particular case. It wasn't clear if he was radicalized when he got here or while he was living here.
I don't really care, Margaret. I don't want that person in my country, and I think most Americans agree with me.
I don't want criminals in my country. Like, how is this such a novel concept for the left? Well, it is, sincerely. Ladies and gentlemen, this breaking news, actually, as I'm recording this, apparently Trump was golfing at Trump National Doral in Miami. Trump sent a post on Truth Social with Colombia. He did promising the tariffs. Colombia quickly responded and said that they're going to actually pay for their criminals back. And Trump posted an AI photo of himself. He literally did this from his golf cart. Here's a photo of it. There's a photo of Trump on his phone posting the meme. I guess that's what timeline. What an incredible timeline. Perfection, ladies and gentlemen. Perfection. In case there was any mystery to all of this, or if you need a final punctuation, here's Tom Homan making very clear that if you are a criminal alien in this country, you're going back.
I want to go back to those military flights going south. As you said, we have never seen that before. Is that going to be a constant commitment from the U.S. military every single day to take deportees out?
Yes.
So is this what we will see every single day, ending in what the president has promised is millions and millions being deported?
Yes. But you're going to see the number steadily increase, the number of arrests nationwide as we open up the aperture. Right now it's concentrating public safety threats, national security threats. That's a smaller population. So we're going to do this on priority base, as President Trump's promised, but as that aperture opens, there'll be more arrests nationwide.
When you talk about the aperture opening, the estimates of perhaps those who have been convicted or arrested in the past, 700,000 to over 1 million. So after you do that, then you go after everybody who is there illegally.
If you're in the country illegally, you're on the table, because it's not okay to violate laws of this country. You got to remember, every time you enter this country illegally, you violated a crime under Title 8, United States Code 1325. It's a crime. So if you're in the country illegally, you got a problem. And that's why I'm hoping those who are in the country illegally who have not been ordered removed by the federal judge should leave.